there we go. Okay. Camera's a little bit slow today. Actually, my whole computer's fucking slow. I need a new laptop. I'm working on Leobin. You can actually see this really pretty computer over here. That's not mine. That's ours. That's actually Boomer. She's Wash's. Wash is in the current process of building me a new PC, which I'm hopeful for, but not in any sort of a rush to get it. So when I'm not using Boomer, I use good old Leobin, my laptop. For those of you BSGers out there who get that, yes, it's awesome. No, I haven't seen Season 4.0 or 4.5 yet. Spoiler-free zone. It sucks, because it's like, I'm getting so close. I'm working through 2.5 now, but still, I have to work so hard to keep spoiler-free. So, hi kitty cat. Today is Monday, the 9th of February. Boy, it's been a long time. It's one of those, you know what, I've just kind of given up on the idea of doing this with any sort of consistency, because I can't upload at work anymore. My computer at home, the camera's fucking just crappy as all shit, and half the time, you know, it's one of those, I've got to deal with so many different things. I hope you can even hear this right now. I'm doing laundry in the other room, so that's kind of loud. So, stuff that I want to talk about today. First off, let's see, I've got my cousins coming over tomorrow, my new cousin, in fact, my cousin Risa and her, well, quasi-new, they've been married a little bit less than a year now, but I haven't actually had much time to interact with him on one-on-one, her husband Jay, so they're coming over for dinner, and they get to meet my Wash and stuff, and we'll do a catch-up thing. It's one of those, oh my god, can we all really be this old? Because I remember, like, yesterday when it was the 80s and the 90s and stuff, and we were all just kids, making us feel old about stuff. Elfie, get out of there. Sorry. Kitty, she's doing kitty stuff. Troublemaker. She's actually 3 years old soon. Valentine's Day, February 14th, is my baby's 3rd birthday. You're gonna be so big. Mwah. I love you. Foot news. My foot is now, there's only the big toe is black still. Everything else is faded to a nice purple and blue bruise. So I'm hoping that, you know, another week or so and I should be able to walk really without a limp or so, and after another week after that, doctors say I should be all cleared to go back to marathon running and stuff like that. So, yay for healing and stuff, which is good. Also, got a court case that's coming up at the end of this month. Found out about it rather quick. It's on the 23rd, and it's like, Jesus Christ, that's no time to prepare whatsoever. So I'm going to be really busy for the next, like, 2 weeks preparing for that sort of stuff. Yay! I really wish that I could now get paid for the preparation instead of just for my hours testifying down at county court, but everybody's governmental budget is getting tighter, and they're just not paying us witnesses and us, you know, credible forensic experts like they used to. Oh well, you make do, so you go on. Okay, so a couple things. Today was the first day that any couple, married, not married, well, obviously not married, but straight or gay, as long as the couples were cohabitating, they can now register as next of kin, notice, power of attorney, that sort of stuff in Phoenix, which is a step forward. Granted, it's a fucking small step, and it's kind of like giving a booster step to a person who's got to climb up 5 flights of stories off a fire escape, and you never lowered down the first fire escape, but you give them a 6-inch booster seat and say, have that! There you go. So, my friends and I, who are champion for equal rights for all, gay rights, humanist rights whatsoever, it's a step in the right direction, sure. Tiny step, not really a step, maybe a stumble, but, you know, they're working on it. So, okay, we'll give them credit there. Let's see. Oh, it's been rainy today. It should be raining and hailing all through the next, like, day or so, and then maybe, like, into tomorrow evening, possibly through the next day as well, which means I love the weather. I don't love the fact that I washed my car last week, and she's now fucking dirty as all shit again. That much I don't love, but I live in Arizona. I really only wash Kaylee, like, honestly, about 2 times, 3 times a year, so it's more like one of those, I get upset because the one time I pick to do it instead of doing it continuously is, you know, the weekend it gets fucked up and everything, so now I've got to go get her cleaned and everything again, too. Oh, well, whatever. Let's see. Haven't heard any news from either of my brothers, actually. Any of my brothers in about 2 or 3 weeks. As far as I know, they're all still alive. Past that, yeah, whatever. Let's see. Yoshi sent Mom his gift for her birthday. Jordan and I did something nice for Mom's birthday together. We all did a cookout thing, which was good. That was about it. Been really busy catching up on my own personal errands and stuff this week. A lot of that. A lot of trying to spend some time, get some time in with Wash now that he's got school and work and stuff. He's starting to get on a much busier schedule, which means that our time together is going to be rapidly declining for the next finishing up the semester and what have you. But I'm okay with that because we've been through it before. I understand, and he's also working up to graduate, which means he's got a shit ton of things to do. So I'm trying to be more open, what have you, I'm not certain, more helpful in our coupleness by trying to pick up his slack where he needs it. And it's one of those, I'm trying to do little things, like today's Monday. I normally do laundry on Tuesday. Always do it on Tuesday. This is part of my Asperger OCD thing. Always got to do it on Tuesday. Tuesday's laundry day. Tuesday is laundry day. But I know that we're doing something else tomorrow night. He's got to go into work soon and stuff like that. He doesn't have any clean work shirts, so what am I doing tonight? I'm doing a load of laundry. Because I'm home, he's not. It needs to be done, and I really can do it. So there's not a reason why I shouldn't. And it's part of, I'm learning how to rechange how I think about living together with somebody else and living with my partner now, because we really have to help each other out. There's just no way around that. We have to, otherwise we don't survive as a couple, and frankly, I want us to. So, I got lots more stuff I don't talk about, but it's kind of one of those, I may just make a personal journal or something, because it's not really, as much as uncomfortable as I am sharing with my blog out there, which is, you know, it's fucking, as I've said this before, it's my diary. I don't do this for the viewers and everything, I do it for me. It's an act of pure self-regulation. Which I guess is also why I've kind of been lax on that, because I've been lax in other areas of my self-will, and I haven't been sticking as much to certain resolutions as I should have. And those maybe not be this year's resolutions, those may have been previous year's resolutions, but I do need to work on that and change that. And frankly, I've been getting complacent and lazy. And you know what? It's the 9th of February, and from the 9th through the 10th on, I'm going to change it. So it's my little daily reminder to you, Tashi. Change. Get better. Keep up that good fight. Get out, get running again. Get moving, get your errands done, just get your shit together, because you've got a lot to do, girl, and life ain't slowing down. So, yeah, I think that's about it for me. Okay, that's the other thing. So about the huge fires down in Australia, my sincerest condolences to everybody who's lost anybody out there. I wish for the best for everybody, to find people who are still alive out there, survivors, and other than that, it's always interesting from an anthropological point of view when something this massive scale happens, considered possibly a crime versus a natural environment sort of thing. From an anthropological point of view, I have to look at it geographically and think, well, you know, there are so many different conditions as to what could have set this off, be it arson, be it natural fire, be all sorts of plays in action, but it's still really just, you have to temper the fascinating science part of it, kind of like when I read that Marburg's in the US now. Yay! I mean, terrible, terrible, terrible things, horrific death rate, horrible way to die, all that sort of stuff, same thing with fire. But the scientific part of you goes, yes, we can learn so much from this. Oh, and by the way, as a final little shout out to everybody out there, Jesus Christ. Marburg is a filovirus. Ebola is a filovirus. They are both part of the filovirae family, of which there are 2 known strains, Ebola and Marburg. Marburg is a hemorrhagic fever. Marburg is not the same as Ebola. Marburg does not equal Ebola. Marburg is not Ebola. Separate conditions, separate diseases, separate viruses. Dear God, if I could show you the electromagnetic scans of these things, I could. They're different, okay? They're different. Marburg is not Ebola. So, untwist your panties. I could go on and on about Ebola. I've written a fucking report for the CDC on it, so, you know, ask me again later when I have lots more time to talk about it. But that's just the other thing, so keep up the good fight, everybody. World's in a tough position right now. Everybody's hurting, but remember, if you have the capacity to love, you can show love to somebody else and make that difference in that day, in that person's life. Keep up the good fight, everybody. Tashi wishes you well.